Good evening, Pinecrest community, students and families. Welcome to this episode of Chef Tiff. Today we will be featuring lemony yogurt pound cake, which is a great healthier alternative dessert. I hope you love it. We always want to start off washing our hands for 20 seconds, so let's go ahead and start doing that. I hope everyone's staying safe and sound in their homes, and your virtual distant learning is going very well. Again, we want 2 pumps of soap, keeping in mind we go all the way up to those elbows. Never forget to wash those germs off, right? Get the palms of your hands, the insides of your hands, and your nails. Scrub them pretty well. You want the water to be hot, but not too hot, right? We don't want to burn ourselves, like we said last time. So keep it at a temperature that you can handle, okay? All right, so now we're good. We're not going to turn that faucet off like last time. We're going to now dry our hands all the way down there, from the elbows down. Okay. And then we turn the faucet off with the towel. What's our last step? That's right. We clean up any spill along the kitchen area, okay? And then we put that in the garbage. So let's start. This is a pretty quick and simple process. As far as, making it happen, it's about an hour, and that's ingredients as well as baking time. So you want to start off with your baking pan, which is a loaf pan. You're going to take your baking spray, kind of like pan spray. It's a non-stick baking spray. You're going to pretty much spray it evenly around the pan. We don't want anything sticking, okay? And then you're going to put this aside. Wonderful. This is a 2-step process as far as the bowls go. It's 2 bowls, the pan, and you're done. Really no other cleanup. So that's amazing, right? So what we want to start off with is our flour. Today we are using whole wheat flour, which is 100% whole grain, so much better for you than regular flour, and there is 14% protein content in here. So this is just kind of like the one I bought, but they come in different kinds, okay? All right. So here is our flour. We're gonna take 1.5 cups of whole wheat flour. Dump it into our first bowl, okay? The second step is going to be baking powder. You're going to take 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and you're going to dump it right into the bowl. Your third ingredient for the dry ingredients is going to be salt. This is going to be a quarter teaspoon of salt. And you're gonna dump that right in. Very easy, you don't even need a whisk or a KitchenAid. You don't need a hand mixer or a KitchenAid. You just use a whisk. So you're gonna mix that in so that all the dry ingredients are being incorporated into the bowl, okay? Give it a nice stir, a good whisk there. Just make sure everything is mixed properly. Wonderful. I hope you guys like this. I really enjoyed it when I made it the other day. I kind of did a test run for you. Okay, so we're now going to put the dry ingredients to the side, okay? Put that right up there. Okay, we're now going to take our next bowl. It's going to be a bigger bowl because eventually you're going to put the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. You're going to fold it in, and that's later. I'll tell you all about it. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take our sugar, and that's going to be 3/4 cup of sugar. Now, this calls for white sugar, but I like to use organic cane sugar. Cane sugar is pretty raw. It's pretty much raw. It's healthier for you, and it's not processed. So this is what I like to use when I bake. So you're going to put the sugar right into the bowl, okay? You're now going to add lemon zest. Smells so good. You're gonna take a grater And you're going to grate fine 1 whole lemon. And this is what it looks like. This is how much you get. So you're going to just put this right into the bowl. Now what your next step is you're going to actually rub the lemon zest into the sugar, okay? So you're going to incorporate all that sugar with the lemon, so you're kind of making lemon sugar. Yum! That'd be good in lemonade, right? So you're just gonna kind of incorporate all that, right? Just kind of knead it in with your fingers, you know? Get all those morsels of sugar, okay? Great. Now what you're going to, let me show you what it looks like first of all, okay? There it is, okay? Just gonna kind of wipe my fingers there. Okay. So you're gonna add all the wet ingredients into this mixture of lemon sugar, okay? So the next step is you're going to add your yogurt. This is Greek yogurt. And this is plain Greek yogurt, 2% low-fat plain Greek yogurt. You can get this at any grocery store, Publix, Walmart, Target. And you're going to just dump that in. Okay, Greek yogurt is so good for you. And it's like the new craze now. A lot of people are doing yogurt parfaits with Greek yogurt. So it's delicious, especially with fresh berries. So after the yogurt, we're gonna take 1% low-fat milk. So I have my 1% low-fat milk here. And we're gonna dump that right in, right over the yogurt, okay? That is 1/4 cup of 1% low-fat milk. After the milk, we are now going to put EVOO. Does anybody know what that stands for? Great, it stands for extra virgin olive oil. We're now going to put that in our wet mixture. 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. That goes right in. Okay? We're using oil instead of butter because it's a lower fat option. All right, so after the oil, we are now going to put vanilla extract. This calls for 1/2 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. And that goes right in. That's gonna give your pound cake a nice little kick, okay? Right after the vanilla, we are now going to put 2 large egg whites. 2 large egg whites right into the mixture. Okay, egg whites will make it nice and fluffy, so will the baking powder, it'll make it rise. After the egg whites, it now calls for 1 whole egg. This is our last ingredient, okay? 1 whole egg, okay? The yolk and the white, so everything. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're vigorously going to mix this wet mixture, okay? Again, no KitchenAid needed, no hand mixer needed. This is all done by hand. Good old-fashioned love. We really miss you guys. I hope you're doing well. You're getting A+ in school. I know that you're on spring break right now, so I hope you're enjoying some maybe pool time outside in your house, you know. Some barbecuing with your family, that'd be amazing, right? Especially in Florida. We'd love to do that. And we are celebrating Easter. As you see, my lovely glitter eggs here and my little bunny rabbit. Easter is one of my favorite holidays. Easter egg hunts, right? Easter baskets. Oh, you must be so excited. I know I am. I'm a little bit older than you, a lot older than you, but I still get an Easter basket. I look forward to mine every year. Okay, so now that that's mixed, we've got the wet mixture, okay? Okay, the next step is to fold the dry mixture into the wet mixture. This is your flour mixture, okay, from before. We're gonna do little by little in 3 separate parts. So here goes the first part. We're gonna dump the first part of it, put it down. We are now going to take your spatula and we're going to fold. We are not stirring, we are folding, okay? There we go. Nice and even. Ensure you're scraping the sides of your bowl to ensure you get every little nook and cranny of that dry mixture, okay? We don't want any clumps, okay? Okay, we're ready for our second part. Here's our second part of dry mixture. We're gonna fold in, put the third part aside, okay? Again, we're gonna fold. It almost looks like a banana bread, right? Because it's got that whole wheat flour. And this is a really nice refreshing treat, excuse me, because it does have that lemon, you know, and it's like very springy and summery. This is actually a nice, breakfast treat for Easter Sunday. Okay, or Passover, either one. I know Passover started yesterday, so that was awesome. Okay, our third part of our dry mixture. Now we're done with our dry mixture. So we're gonna fold the rest of the third part of our dry mixture in. Okay, we're almost done. And remember, to get all the nooks and crannies off the side, make sure you take the spatula and you're cleaning the sides of the bowl. Again, we don't like waste, right? Waste is not a good word to any chef's ear, right? They like to use everything. Okay. This looks great, okay? So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take that greased baking pan. This is a loaf pan. Your mom probably has it in her cupboard. And remember, anytime you do anything in the kitchen, please be sure it is supervised by an adult, okay? We are now going to take this and we're going to spoon the mixture into the pan. It's a pretty heavy bowl, so I have to hold it like that. Okay. And then we're gonna make it even, okay? In just a minute. Once we're done. Now remember, you want to take every little nook and cranny, right? Because we do not like waste. Okay. Very good. Okay. So we're going to put this aside. Okay. Okay. So now we're going to kind of make it even, all right, with our spatula. Just by kind of going back and forth in the pan, just like you would do any cake or any banana bread, okay, or chocolate chip bread or whatever you're making. Okay, great. Now, we're gonna bang the loaf pan a couple of times just to ensure that it's even for cooking. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now it's pretty even, okay? Please ensure before you even start, you preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And you're going to want to bake this lemony yogurt pound cake for about 50 minutes. And ensure that you use a cake test to make sure that it comes out dry. But 50 minutes did it for mine a couple of days ago, and I'm sure it's gonna do it for you as well. So you're just gonna put this right inside of the oven, again at 350. Be sure you do not burn yourself. Put it right in the middle there. Close the door. You're gonna set your timer for 50 minutes so that you don't burn it. We don't wanna burn our pound cake, right? So I wanna show you something. Here's the magic of television. This is what it looks like. Look at how gorgeous this is. Lemony yogurt pound cake. I cannot wait to cut this and take a piece of it. If you'd like as well, you can do some powdered sugar over the top at your pleasure if that's what you like. But I like to try the less calorie portion of it, so that's how I do it, just plain. maybe with some coffee in the morning. It's been a pleasure having you tonight on Chef Tiff. Please be sure to watch for the next episode of our wonderful broadcast. Again, sayonara to all of you people, you wonderful people of the Pinecrest community. Stay safe, be well, and be kind.